Ooh. Hey, what it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again on this Thursday. It's Thursday. Almost yet another weekend. This week seemed like it went by fast. Tomorrow's Friday. Getting ready for the weekend. The stinking waking. And we're playing against the Lions. Now, we lost against the Eagles. And it's cool. We're still 4-2. Now, you look at this year, and I could not have thought that this year would have gone like this. Looking at what happened in the offseason, I would have never guessed that the NFC East is now a powerhouse. Who would have thought that the Giants would be 5-1? Your boy Rashid talking big mess. Like, Rashid ain't never talking no mess. Why? Because they ain't won since, I don't know, the time I've known Rashid. But shout out to Rashid and his team. The Eagles, still undefeated. You got to give the Eagles credit. They're a good team. I said this before. Y'all know me. I'm not like one of those fans that's just going to sit here and just, hate on the team. I don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, I give credit where credit's due. The Eagles are a good team. Yeah, we didn't have Dak Prescott. And I knew that this game was going to be a tough game to be had because, the Eagles are smart. The Eagles have a good defense. They have a high-powered offense. But the thing about them is they burn themselves out. They don't score too many points in the second half. The fact that the Cowboys almost came back on them in that game, shows a lot, with the backup quarterback. But I knew that I just had a feeling that they weren't going to be able to beat them with Cooper Rush. With Dak in the game, more than likely, it'd be a different outcome because you can open up more of the offense with Dak Prescott, and I'll explain more of that in a second. But going forward, playing against the Detroit Lions this weekend, of course, I'll do my matchup video this weekend, but the Detroit Lions have a really good offensive line. They have a terrible defense. They're like, I think, almost last in defense. But they have a good offensive line, and they can score some points. So don't go in here thinking that you're just gonna run over the Lions because, granted, they only got one win, but still, you look at the games they played this year. They've scored a lot of points. They just didn't get it cracking by the end of the game. They just fell short. Now, this defense with the Dallas Cowboys is gonna come in ready to go because they got pretty much embarrassed by the Eagles last week. So they're not gonna lay down quiet like that. They're gonna go back and they're gonna fix the shit. And Dan Quinn was pissed. The players are pissed. So look, every good defense has a bad day. It happens. But also too, Cooper Rush, you got to blame the offense too because the defense has been doing all they can. You can't have your defense on the field 80% of the time. You're not going to win games like that because they're going to get tired. They're human. They fatigue. You can't throw 3 interceptions in a game and expect to win. I'm hard pressed to see something like that happen. I mean, Tony Romo did it in a game, but because Tony Romo was different. That's why they call him the comeback kid. But you cannot go into a game like that throwing interceptions and expecting to win. It's just that's not something that you do. But anyway, the Detroit Lions now, with the quarterback Jared Goff being their quarterback and not Matt Stafford. It's crazy because we played both of the teams that were in that trade process this year. Dak coming back. Dak said he's playing this weekend, so that gives the Cowboys a big shot in the arm. What I don't need Dak Prescott to do is come into this game this weekend thinking that he's got so much to prove, right? Because real fans of football know that Dak is a good quarterback. You got these fair weather fans that just, hyped up Cooper Rush like he was the king of England. But I'm going to tell you this. Thank you, Cooper Rush. Thank you for your service, Cooper Rush. You did a good job. You did what most teams' backups can't do, right? You did what a backup should do. Come in and win you some games. I love what he was able to do coming in and in for Dak Prescott, but now it's time for Dak to come back and let's get this offense pumping, because we know that the playbook was downsized for Cooper Rush. They played a little bit conservative because Cooper Rush doesn't have the same attributes as Dak Prescott, right? And you notice that in the game. He doesn't have the same zip on the ball that Dak Prescott has. And Dak Prescott is more mobile than Cooper Rush is. So, but not taking nothing away from Cooper Rush. I love what he was able to do coming in the game. Shout out to him. Shout out to his family and you know, being able to support him and everything that he's done. This team, you know, loves Cooper Rush. We all love Cooper Rush, but that's I'm glad that he was able to keep the Cowboys afloat, because the way that this division is going this year, to even keep pace, you gotta start winning games. Because like I said, the Giants are 5-1, the Eagles are 6-0, and you know, the basement dwellers of the Conraderies, or whatever the hell their name is, they're not even, I don't even need to speak on them. But anyway, so there's 3 teams right now in the NFC East that matter. So, and they're the ones that's getting it done. So, you know, we have to stay at top of that. So we got to stay on our grind. Now, the Eagles really got an easy schedule going forward. I mean, they had it all season for real. Let's be honest with you. And the Giants too. The Giants are playing Jacksonville this weekend. So they're going to get another win. So they're going to be 6-1. So I believe that the Eagles are going to win. The Giants are going to win again this week. So the Cowboys got to win. You got to get that dub. You got to go in there and do what you need to do with the Lions. And in the next week, do what you need to do with the Bears. They need to go into the bye week 6-2. And let us rejoice in our bye week by getting these 2 wins and going in there 6-2. I would love to go into the bye week 6-2. Because it gives us that confidence going forward after that, you know, heading into that backstretch of the year. Like I said, we'll talk more about it this weekend, but I'm loving that Dak's coming back. James Washington said that he's been out there practice. He's been out there running around and stuff, so he should be coming back soon. Maybe if not the Bears game, maybe after the bye. Maybe they'll wait till after the bye, because they're probably not going to rush him. So if they bring him back after the bye, cool. It's funny how all of a sudden Dalton Schultz feels better when Dak Prescott come back, right? Because we know every quarterback got their guys, right? We know that Cooper Rush guys are Noah Brown and the running backs, right? Those are his guys. Dak Prescott, the tight end, well, primarily Dalton Schultz is his guy, and Dennis Houston, which is on the practice squad. But maybe we'll see more October now that Dak is back, and see some of these other guys come out and show face. But I still want to see him throw the ball to Noah Brown. Noah Brown has done good this year. Let's not, you know, take away from that. He was on special teams, and he was doing the offense. Now with Dak coming back, maybe they have the wherewithal to put Turpin out there on offense more. I know he was out there on offense in the game, but he just didn't get the ball. But I think that having him out there on offense would help too. So let's see what they do with that. Now, let me know what you guys think in the comment section about this week's game and how you felt this week after the Eagles loss. I mean, it felt bad at first, but then I thought about it. I was like, you know what? It is what it is. The Eagles deserved that win because we didn't play well. So shout out to all my Eagle fan followers that they're following my channel. You guys played well. You guys are a good team. I will give you that. And it's gonna be a good one going down the stretch of this season. So with that being said, y'all, let me know what you think in the comment box. It's your boy E2 Blue. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.